Hey, folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building over at the MGM Grand Detroit for the Horatio Williams Coaches Forum. And boy, it was a great forum tonight. And I must say the headliner, he's probably going to be humble about it, but the headliner for our event did a great job. And now he's sitting with me now, Mr. Troy Weaver, General Manager of Detroit Pistons. And it seemed like you went a lot of places to get to where you are. And it's been a good ride, I would imagine, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Worked my way up from coaching Little League to AAU to high school to college, and was fortunate enough to, leave Syracuse after winning the national championship and work in NBA for the Utah Jazz, and, career is propelled from there.
Yeah, it has been. Now, I was really intrigued. First of all, before we get into that, talk about your connection with Horatio and what makes you stop a schedule. I'm sure you always got something you can be doing, especially as the season is wrapped up, to get over here and spend this time. And for the record, folks, he didn't just come off stage. He's been here fellowshipping. He's been hanging out. He's one of the crew, and we appreciate that. So please.
Yeah, well, Horatio's done great work in the community for quite some time. I've heard of Horatio through several friends I've had here in Detroit before I even got here. And then Horatio, one of his close friends from college, is a good friend of mine, Lou Tucker. So when I got here, Lou made sure we connected, as well as Coach Rob Murphy. And I'm always looking to jump in the community. And Horatio's done great work here. So it's a pleasure to be able to jump into the community and help aid what he's been doing for years. And tonight was a tremendous event.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about an executive right here, and you talk about how excited you are to jump into the community. That just doesn't seem like the norm, not necessarily just in professional sports, just across the board. What does that say about you that community is so important for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I live in Detroit. When I first got here, I said, I want to live in
Yeah, I
Detroit.
heard you had a barbershop on 6 Mile. You'd be over there or something like that.
Yeah, I said, I want to live in Detroit. I want to feel the fabric of the city. I want to make sure I'm a part of the community.
Why is that important?
I mean, the community gives so much to us.
Mm.
And it's a two-way street. I tell my players that. I tell the people in the organization, they give to us. We need to give back. And it helped, raise me into the young man that I become, being part of the community. And, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. You talked to us earlier. You gave some great stories and feedback, but it seemed like the theme was being authentic, being your authentic self. And you talked about kind of like that aha moment you had when you were scouting, and you said, no, I don't think this person is what they think they are, but it kind of empowered you to believe you can do the job that you do. And I'll talk a little bit about that, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a big part of anyone's success is being authentic. And, I've always tried to stay true to that. I had that moment where I really believed in something, and it kind of fell into my favor and really gave me some wind at my back. But being authentic is everything. It's probably the first or second trait I look for in players and people, staff members. Is that person authentic, and is that person humble? So those are two things I look for. But absolutely, staying true to yourself is the key to my success. And most times you look at a lot of people's success, them being their authentic self has propelled them to where they are.
Wow, that's great. I won't keep it too much longer, but you said the most important things you look for. You didn't say anything about a jump shot. You didn't say anything about, how they could dunk the ball. I mean, why are those non-basketball things more important to you than so-called playing basketball?
Yeah, I mean, the DNA, person's DNA, that's not going to change. So I bet more on the DNA than the jump shot or anything else, because that won't change. So I try to make sure I can really get to know the person's DNA. I don't want any surprises. So as long as I'm comfortable with who you are coming in the door, I'm good. I just don't want you coming in the door and I not know, and then now we got a whole different set of issues we have to deal with. As long as I know the issues or whatever attributes you have, you bring it in or shortcomings, I'm comfortable. But that's why studying DNA is so important.
Yeah, I love that. A few more things. You talk with pride about what the 313 is going to be doing with Detroit Pistons. Greg Kelser talked about it's coming, it's coming. You know, what's something we can anticipate going into next season about these Detroit Pistons, which we were all very excited about as we wrapped up this season too.
Yeah, I mean, we're building. I mean, these young men are really growing up. We got a group of guys that really believe in what we're doing, and we're excited about the work ahead of us. I, I would tell you this: I don't put any cap or predictions or projections on our group. I would just say this group will be fun to watch and support because they're going to leave it out on the floor for you.
They're going to leave it on the floor. That's a great thing. Before we let you go, anybody you want to shout out before we let you get out of here?
Yeah, I mean, Horatio for inviting me here to this great event. And it's great to see so many coaches here. A few coaches I've known in the past. It's great to be connected back with the city of Detroit and with these high school and college coaches.
Yeah, important. We did a great job. It was a great event to be at. I want to thank you for all that you do. And just as they talk about you in the community, you're that guy in person. That's a great thing, too.
Appreciate you.
Lindsay Ellis with SPS. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.